Morning everybody, yeah, you know, Webby Sports Roundup. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's vlog is all about FACT, fighting against cancer in Tenerife. As we all know, 1 in 2 people will have cancer in their lives over their lifetime. So we are trying to help the people in south of Tenerife that have cancer and that need help. So with my YouTube channel, and my contacts and my sporting people that I know, I'm trying to raise as much money as I possibly can to help those people. Now, we're doing it 2 ways. As most people know, or most people in my views and old subscribers, that we're doing a walk next week, which is going to be a sponsored walk. There's going to be one in September, October and November. The first one is next Tuesday, the 12th of September. That will be starting at James's Bar. We all meet up there at 10 o'clock for a bacon sandwich, cup of tea, cup of coffee, whatever you want. Then we'll be walking as from about probably 10:30, about 30 of us, all with our football shirts and so forth. So you can show off your football team, whether you're Coventry, you're Man United, you're Leeds United, you're Rangers, whatever. Liverpool and Arsenal, don't forget my 2 boys, which is obviously Terry and Simon. That's my number 2 and number 3 of the show. So we've all put this together to try and raise as much money as we possibly can. So we're going to start off at James's Bar in La Caleta. So that's where we're going to meet. We're going to move up the coast to Winchester Bar to see Rocky and Laura. That's like halfway out, and we'll have a beer, coffee, whatever anybody wants. Talk, chat, get a few people, put a few quid in the bucket. We're going to be 3 buckets. There's going to be Fran, Val, and the lady that I've known for many, many years, Jane. She is the lady with Fran and Val. They're going to be walking with us, 3 buckets, walking up, and we'll be talking to every Tom, Dick and Harry, whatever nationality you are, put the money in the bucket. Then we're going to get to Winchester Bar, as I say. Then we're going to carry on to the Port of Cologne to mark the bookie, and we're going to be there, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours, as long as it takes. As long as it takes, as much money as we can possibly get. So we're all going to meet up there for 12 o'clock, half 12, 1 o'clock-ish. If anybody wants to carry on further, then they can carry on further. Now, that's going to happen next Tuesday. Now, if there's anybody that watches this video between now and then, and if they want to come on the walk with us, please get in touch with us, timothydowd.com, and he will send me the details and the emails and whatever we need, so you can walk with us, all for charity, all for a bit of fun, and we're just going to have a great crack. If you can't make it this week, next Tuesday, then we're going to do one in October and November. Now, that's the first lot. The second lot is, over the past few months, I did say I was going to do a sporting memorabilia auction. Well, Tim, obviously, who you know is my director, me chief bottle washer, me cameraman, my producer, I got all 8 in one, Tim. He's the one that, behind the scenes, does all the hard work, crosses the T's and dots the I's, and puts it all on his email. Now, it's all about making bids. If you want any of these items that we have, then please, please, please make a bid. You know it makes sense, and every single penny is going to go toward FACT. Now, I'll just give you a bit of insight on FACT. It is a company that's been set up a few years now, fighting against cancer in Tenerife. There's approximately 60 to 70 volunteers over here. We've got a meeting this evening, which I will be there to discuss what's happening for next week and so on. And what they do is fantastic. So there's the clap for the volunteers. Anybody that has cancer or is receiving treatment that they want to lift up to Candelaria, which is obviously where the hospital is, then what we do as a company, then they pay the volunteers for the petrol. It's all done for free, okay? They don't take any money out of the system, whatever. Every penny goes, so they give their time, and that's what happens. So if you're driving up to Candelaria on your own, you need somebody with you, and that's what they do with interpreters as well. So they do a fantastic job. So please start thinking out of heart and put your hand in your pocket if you're on there on that walk next week. So that's what F.A.C.T to do. Now, over the past few years, I've had 3 bars, as most people know, lived in many years. I've done a lot of charity for Help the Heroes, Lions Club, with my wife Dawn and Matthew, and we've raised lots with sporting memorabilia. So I've made some phone calls, made some emails, and this is the items that we actually have that you can make a bid for. Now, don't forget, the main thing is, to make a bid, you have to email timothydowd.com/Webby, and it is basically self-explanatory from there. Just to give you an idea of the items that we have. We've got a signed Leeds United football. That's going back about 10 years, I think it is. Rigger, mate man, Rigger, top man, he was over a few weeks ago. Thanks for that, Rigger. I've got that in my back bedroom with all the other stuff. So that is there, going to be available if somebody makes a good bid for it. It goes to the end of September. If we're still few and far between, we might even extend it. We're just trying to get as much money as we possibly can. So that's number 1 item. Let's have a look. Alan from Scotland. If I remember, he was the logistics manager up there. 2016, it was the Open Golf champion, Henrik Stenson. Got a cap signed by him himself. Phenomenal. Absolutely brilliant. So well done, Alan, for that. You can make a bid for that if you're into your golf. Lots of golfers. We've got a replica Liverpool shirt signed by Paul Ince. Now, he was at Man United, he was at West Ham United, he's been their Reading manager and plays a lot of golf. So he's signed that. It's worth a few quid, okay? If your hand's on your heart and you like Liverpool and you like Paul Ince, make a bid for it. What else we got? My mate Wagsy. Lots of pounds he's got, Wagsy, with West Ham and his cricket. Loves his cricket. And we've got Reece Topley, an England shirt signed by the man himself. He's an England international one-day man, and he's in the next series. Absolutely superb. And he's also put a couple of, I think, a pair of shorts in as well, signed. So that's worth a few quid. There's been a couple of bids on there. Also on top of that is a signed shirt by a top British YouTuber, Chunks. He's got so many subscribers, unbelievable. Just wait till a photo to come from that, just to prove that he signed it. And that comes from my good pal, Ian Allison, who used to play for Arsenal. Played 96 times for them, scored a couple of goals as well. So cheers that, Ian. Right, what else we got? My pal Tony, big Scouts man. Love him, lovely, one of the loves of my life. Best mates with Rocket Ronnie O'Sullivan and Paddy the Baddie, as you know. Now, we've got a signed snooker cue. That's going through the roof. There's been a few bits for that. Rocket Ronnie O'Sullivan and the photo, and there is a little video as well, signed by Rocket Ronnie O'Sullivan. So if you want to make a bid for that, make a bid for it. That will go at a good price. Also, I donated a boxing glove. Ricky Hatton, met him a couple of times over. He's got a place. He's always out and about in the Man City bar in San Telmo. So Ricky Hatton signed boxing glove, and there's a photograph to prove that he has signed it. Right, there's 7 items, and we're still going. Right, if you're in a TT, you're in a bike racing, very few people are, but it's dangerous sport. 25-year-old TT racing manual signed by Jim Moody. That's got to be worth a few quid, even if it's worth a 10 or 20 quid. Somebody put your hand in your pocket, make a bid, send an email to timothydowd.com/Webby, then we'll get that sent over to you by hook or by crook. Right, what else we got? If you're into horse racing, many people are. Top jockey, flat jockey, William Buick, signed cap, Godolphin cap from a good pal Birdie, who's over in, big Arsenal fan, he's over in Yarmouth. He's everywhere. He gets photographs with all the jockeys, and he's got that signed, and I've got that in my back room. That's worth a few quid. Okay, think of Christmas, think of your kids. Make a bid. Right, what else we got? This is a fantastic. This is from my mate Ian Wainwright. He's over at the moment. I think he's going back tomorrow. So have a safe journey home tomorrow, Ian. Him and his wife Jo. Now Jo, many years ago, worked in the hospital with Kyle Walker's mother. So she knows her very well. I remember he got me a Tottenham shirt many years ago when we were in the world famous Garden Bar. He's got me a 2013, she has, off Kyle Walker's mum and Kyle Walker, England shirt, framed and signed by Kyle Walker himself. Austin Chamberlain, ex-Liverpool, ex-Arsenal. Danny Welbeck, ex-Man United, now in Arsenal. Jermaine Defoe, retired now. You name it, he's been there, hasn't he? Tottenham, Sunderland, Everton, Wolverhampton, where else has he been? West Ham United, he's been everywhere, Jermaine Defoe. Rangers. And Tom Cleverley. That needs a few bids. That's a cracking item, that is. So think of your young grandchildren, think of your kids, and make a bid for that. Right, what else we got? Last three, big ones, the last one. Frame photo signed by legend jockey Italian Frankie Dettori. You're not going to get nothing better than that, are you? Authenticity as well. There's about 5 photographs. He signed the one in the top left-hand corner. On the wall, it would look absolutely fantastic for all you race enthusiasts. So think of your dad, think of your granddad, something you need for Christmas. Christmas is coming in December the 25th, you remember? Make a bid for that, worth every penny. If not, I'll be making a bid and I'll be keeping it. Don't tell Dawn. Right, penultimate one, Rocket Ronnie O'Sullivan. If you love your snooker, what a character. Hopefully we might get him over here one day. He is signed, frame, photo, signed, authenticity as well. Phenomenal. What a snooker player. World's best. Never seen anybody better than him, that's for sure. Make a bid for that. Last but not least, Big Stu, Man City. Oh, poof, he's a Man City fan. Stuart Whitehead. He said, Webby, went to a do a few years ago. A lot of his pals. He did a lot of charity work himself. And there was a framed, signed Paul Gascoigne England replica shirt. Right, it is a replica. A few years ago, but anyway, they bought it in an auction for £1,000. Okay, he's given it to me and donated it to F.A.C.T. So, but we want minimum of £500 for that. It's worth every single penny. It's framed, you can see it. If you go on to timothydow.com/Webby, go on to it. Make a bid. Whatever happens, we've got it here. We will get it to you. So don't worry about anybody else. We will pay for it. We will sort it. Any of these items, we will get it to you, whether you're in England, Scotland, or whether you're in Brazil, Australia. That's what it's worth, okay? We're making money for F.A.C.T, fighting against cancer in Tenerife, in the south of Tenerife. We live here, so why not? If we lived in England, I'd do the same over there. But so I've got a YouTube station, a YouTube channel, WEBBY'S Sports Roundup. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You know it makes sense. Right. That's all the items. What we're going to talk about next. Got more videos to come, more vlogs. I want to thank all my 12 sponsors and donators. That's at the top of the auction site, as you can see. This Friday coming, Tim and myself are going to be down the front, down by the Pearly Grey, and we're going to do a nice big video of that and all those sponsors. They have chucked in mega money. Mark the bookie, Mark at the beer house. You've got Mick at Theatre Bar. You've got you've got who else have we got? Have a look. Let me go through them. Don't want to miss anybody. Let me just put me bins on. Hopping Grapes, excursions in over by where is it? Over in Los Cristianos. Paul Reeves. It's going to be open sometime this week. I'll give you more details on Friday. The Beer House, Ultimate Buggies, Mark Lacey, massive Leeds United fan. Dave Monte Cristo, he's a Liverpool and Madrid fan. Jason at Three Horseshoes, Wolverhampton Wanderers, good win there yesterday. Dan Riley and Maguire's, big property centre, know Dan for many years, cracking lad. Rocket the Winchester, James Bar, as we said before, the Theatre Bar Mick, and the Palms Bar, massive Leeds United fans, they are up there. To Graham and Mark, thanks for the donations, absolutely superb. Be a big video on there next week. And last but not least, big Everton fan of mine, friend of mine, Ray and Susie. They used to work for a big charity company. He's retired now. He's back in Liverpool for a couple of weeks. He's back home in 3 weeks' time. He was going to come on my walk, but he can't. And he's not happy at the moment, but he's a big Everton fan. But a cracking guy. Love to get him on the show soon. I think he probably will. He's chucked some money over to F.A.C.T as well. So Susie and Ray, thank you very much indeed. Right, that's me charity bit. Please make a bid. timothydow.com/Webby. you know what it's for. It's for FACT, Fighting Against Cancer in Tenerife. We've got 3 walks. September the 12th, next week. October, date not confirmed. November, date not confirmed. Lots of things happening. Lots of videos I'm going to be doing over the next few months. Got 2 big ones tomorrow with my number 2 and Terry. Next week, we've also got Sean Murphy on. We've got, who else? We've got John at West Ham. We've got Billy West Ham. All the West Ham boys are coming on. So, yeah. And they're all going to have their football shirts on. So it's going to be a cracking day next Tuesday morning. Looking forward to it. Give them a bit of that as I do. And that's it really. All I want to do is say thank you for my subscribers. If there's anybody out there that's not subscribed to me, it is Webby Sports Roundup on my YouTube. It's all for free. Okay? You get this for free. That's what they all say. Even my message says, when's he going to get laryngitis? Never. It ain't going to happen. We're trying to raise money for FACT, Fighting Against Cancer in Tenerife. So if you like what you see and you like what you hear, subscribe for free. So from me, Webby, you have a great day today, and I will speak to you very, very, very soon. Take care. From me, Webby.